What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dan in the building with Let That Be Known Sports. Another one, man, a much-needed win by the Mavs, man. Mavs take down the Washington Wizards 130 to 108. We're here to talk about it, man. And joining me, man, is my co-host.
Hey, what's going on, fam? It's your boy John. Go ahead and grab yourself something to drink. Sit back, relax, let it be known. Sport. What's going on? What's going on, man?
Man, the Mavericks got a much-needed win, man. They had to come in and take care of business, and that's exactly what they did, man.
Yes,
Out
sir.
the gate, they came in. They didn't waste no time. They didn't try to make a game out of it. They didn't try to make it competitive. It just out the gate. We supposed to slap you around, and we just gonna slap you around. That's exactly what we're gonna do, and it's what they needed, man. Shout out to Clay for getting the party started. I mean, he came out and he was on one. I text Jonathan during the game telling him, man, Clay, man, he locked in. He looking like vintage Clay out here. Like everything he put up is like it's going in. And he set that tone, man, and Dallas just kind of rode that wave throughout the course of the game, man. And it was never competitive. It was never close. It just I was kind of hoping for more of a fight from the Wizards. In the second half, I thought they was gonna come out and try to make it respectable, maybe get it down to 20, 15. But no, it just didn't happen. And I'm glad that everybody was able to stay relatively under 20 minutes, in the 20 minute mark. So no one played over 30 minutes. And that was big time, man. That was big time to get this game on out the way. Klay Thompson led the Mavs with 23. And my boy, old Max Prosper, had 20 of those things in 25 minutes, man. He was hooping, man. Hardy, shout out to Hardy, man. He was on the minute restriction. He only played 13 minutes, and he gave us 12 points in 13 minutes.
That's Hardy.
He seemed like he's on a minute restriction, man. He just go for blood. He just almost a point a minute. But he was getting to it, man. He was on a minute count and he was getting to it. Shout out to PJ with those 9 rebounds, man. He was the leading team. He was a team leading rebounder. And that kind of really closed the door to the really good defense the Mavs was playing. Gafford, of course, did his thing. He only played 24 minutes or whatnot. Kyrie really slow game for scoring, but he had some playmaking. Dinwiddie had 9 dimes. He had some playmaking. And it was good to see, man. I wanted to check out this stat, man. We got the turnover. We only had 11 turnovers. So that's big time for us, man. We've been getting 20 turnovers, 21 turnovers. We have to keep those turnovers down, man. We had 7 block shots.
Gafford had 5 of them.
We won the rebound battle. We won the assist battle. The free throw shots was even, so they shot 17, we shot 17. 3-point percentage, we shot over 44%. So that's big time. We held them to 29% 3-point shooting. Especially for a team that likes to get them up. Washington likes to get them up. especially with Kuzma and Poole, like guys like that, they like to get them up, man. We shot over 53% from the field. Just overall, man. Just solid basketball play, man. Doing what you're supposed to do to a lesser team. These are games, like we always say, these are games you got to have. Teams that you're supposed to beat, you have to beat those teams, especially in the position that your team is in, being decimated by injuries. Like, you have to beat these type of teams, man. So shout out to those guys, man. John, what was your outlook on the game?
Yeah, man, shout out to him, man. 130, 108. It was a game that was never in question that came out and hit him in the mouth, led by Klay Thompson, man. He, like you said, he came out at vintage Klay, man. Came out the gate, man, 7 straight threes, tied a Mavericks record, which is co-owned by Luka the Don, who we missing right now, man. We miss you, man. Come on back, man. We miss you in the worst way, man. But it was a game, man, that, like I said, that came out the gate, man, that did, put their foot on their neck and didn't let up. And I'm glad they didn't let up, and where it made it more of a tougher game than it could, would have to been. Everybody contributed. Gafford, he always plays big when it comes to his former team, Washington. 18-8 in 24 minutes, 5 blocks. PJ, he's back to his old form, 19-9. Had him mic'd up tonight, which is funny. And then, Kyrie, it wasn't really required for him to score much, just facilitate and play make. So him and Dinwiddie, they tagged up for that, combined for 14 assists tonight, which is big. And that was one of the team stats that really kind of stuck out to me, because since we've been on this streak, man,
since Luka been out.
Since Luka been out, as far as assists, man, we've been getting like 18, 20 assists, 22 assists but tonight, man, we got 39 assists, man. That was huge, man. That means it's easy basketball out there. It's easy buckets that's being had out there. And shout out to my boy O-Max. The game has slowed down for him. It's starting to slow down for him. And so, 20 points, which is he tied his career high that he scored from last year. So he had 20 points, 5 boards, man. 2 of those was offensive. 3 of those was offensive rebounds. So we talk about all the time here how when it's a loose ball and he's in the game, he is somewhere in the vicinity. And so I'm loving to see. I'm liking his progress here. We're seeing it in real time, his development and how it's showing on the court. And then, like Dan said, man, shout out to Jay Narden, man. He was on a minutes restriction, 13. So he only played 13 minutes tonight, but yeah, eight shots, man, and 12 points. So, and I forgot that he was on the minutes restriction. So I was wondering why he was putting them up so fast.
Putting them up.
He was getting them
he
up.
Better come out.
But it's one of them. Well, it was one of those games, man. Everybody had a chance to get a little burn in, man. Even though OG Morris, and then we did acquire Kyler Kelly from the Lakers D League team, and so we had a chance to get some eyes on him, and he's supposed to be a pick and roll guy. He's a lob threat and a shot blocker. That's the story on him. Now you can kind of see some of those characteristics. I mean, of course, this is his first official NBA game of his career, so of course you're not gonna just come out there and just show out, but you can kind of see a little of those traits. But I think once he gets into the Tyson Chandler system, the institution, I like to call it an institution. Once he gets into the institution, we'll have a better grasp on, what he can do, especially with the, our bigs out.
Well, not only just that, just him getting into an NBA game. Like, this is his first actual NBA game. So like the nerves that must be running through his body, of him actually finally getting a chance to play in the NBA game, like it has to be crazy. Like, so once he kind of settled down, and because he was kind of antsy and jumpy, once he kind of settles down and really starts to think more before, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, you can see out there he's trying to think of, okay, and then make sure I'm in the right position, and just try to keep things in front of him. But he's had a journey to get here, but I think he'll be fine as well, man. But shout out to him, man. They came in, took care of business, and I'm glad for it, man.
And this has got to be said. Kyle Kuzma.
I knew it. I knew you were.
I'm going there. Kyle Kuzma. Dude, you talking about somebody who we're watching live ruin his career. His career is on a downward trajectory because his trade stock is zero. Like, if any team goes and get him, they can really get him for little or nothing right now because his trade stock is so low. This dude is shooting in the 20% of 3-pointer. I think it's like 28% he's shooting from the 3. Now, this is the same guy. If I need to remind everybody, when the Mavericks was trading for Gafford, the Mavericks was also trying to get Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma told the Wizards organization as well, let it be known to the Mavericks organization, he didn't want to come to the Mavericks because we wasn't contenders. Let alone we know how the story ends. We end up going to the finals, right? And yeah, he's stuck in the Wizards.
28%.
And what's so crazy about it, he ends up asking for a trade. Like, you talking about dumb? You get a chance to get out and go play meaningful basketball. You say no. I'm gonna stay. You talking about inflated ego or a lack of a self-awareness? Dude, you're not like that. You're a role player. You're not a guy. You're not a star player.
Now, trust me, you're not.
Neither is Jordan Poole. Like all these guys all these high value role players that think that they're like that. The moment that you leave and go out on your own, we see what it's like. And you talking about like silly? Like, dude, you could have been playing meaningful basketball. But it ended up working out for the Mavericks. And things of that nature. Because we potentially probably wouldn't have gotten Omax.
Yeah.
Had we got there, because we probably would have had to give that pick up in order to get in Kyle Kuzma. So, but on the Wizards, man, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Wizards fans, I don't know what to tell you guys. But what the Wizards should do, man. I mean, I guess y'all in the sweepstakes of the Cooper flag, so
they leading the race.
Y'all in that sweepstakes because I think y'all haven't won They say y'all haven't won a road game since January 1st, so almost a month,
and that's the only one of the season.
So yeah, y'all, it's almost a month. So we finna grade and go into February, and so y'all only won one road game in a month.
Got the money.
That's tough to deal with, man. But shout out to Clay, man. Clay set the tone. Yeah. Clay got the ball rolling. He came out. He had that look on his face.
He did.
Like, give me the ball.
Move out of my way.
And move out the way. Clay was playmaking.
Oh, I just he dropping dimes and everything.
I said Clay is on one tonight. He on one tonight. And you have that man and Derek Harper, boy, he was trying to get on his knees tonight. I don't know why Valanciunas is moving from team to team. Now, as I'm listening to the commentary, as I'm listening to the analysts, it's clear that these guys don't know what's going on in basketball. Because he says, I don't know why he keep getting traded. First of all, Valanciunas wasn't traded. Valanciunas left and got the bag.
He chased the bag
for the Wizards. That's why he's on the Wizards. They didn't trade him from the Pelicans to the Wizards. He left in free agency.
Yeah.
So these guys don't know the game. Like, be guys out there, whatever your team is, be leery of what these analysts are saying, man. Because they don't watch your team. Most of the time, they don't watch your team play. Especially if you're not in a major market. They're not watching your team play from night to night. They don't know what guys do, what guys ain't doing, what guys are struggling with. They don't know that. They just, whenever the game come up, they watch their one game and that's it. And they make a judgment on your whole season based off this one game.
One game, yep.
You know how I know that? Because of last year. The Mavericks ended up going to the finals. And the stuff they were saying about the Mavericks was completely wrong. Oh, this team here, this team don't play defense. Oh, this team here, everything is this and that, this and that. They don't have enough guys. They don't have this. Oh, man, what they're going to do? They don't have enough shooting. Oh, Luka and Kyrie can't exist. Oh, and all of this stuff fell to pieces once Dallas got to the playoffs. Now everybody on their knees. They get on their knees quick, man.
Hey, and when Luka come back, they're gonna go right back to them knees.
When Luka get back on the floor, it's gonna be right back on the knees.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, like, be careful, man. Guys like ESPN, Stephen A. Neal, man, they don't watch games, man. They look at the stats,
and they admit it. They don't watch games.
Like, they admit they don't watch games. Like, Stephen A. don't even watch his team. Facts, cuz with knee pads on. No cap. Like, no cap, man. Like, goodness gracious. Like, if you watch the game, man, like, Derek Harper is the Dallas Mavericks analyst.
You can't tell.
If you didn't know any better, if you didn't know nothing about the Mavericks, you wouldn't know who this guy was rooting for, or who he worked for. You wouldn't know he worked for the Mavericks. I mean, this guy is on his knees. Oh, man, we know Poole. He can fill it up, boy. I'm telling you. And now Poole got every bit of 6 points. And the Mavericks are cooking. You think he would be bigging up his team because they're cooking?
Not you.
And it was like that going through. It was like that all last year, too. I mean, just all last year.
Man, he need to stay just in a studio role, man. He don't need to do no more games. I'm sick of him.
And Stephen A. had to get back on his knees after everything he said about Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen A. wanted to kick Kyrie Irving out the league.
He's box office. No, keep that same energy.
He's box office. We ain't gonna say nothing about his talent and things like that. And you call this man a cancer to any team he goes to. You call this man a cancer. You say he should be kicked out the league. He doesn't deserve to play. All of these things you saying about this man, based off a post he posted. This man should lose his livelihood off of a post.
A joke.
And here he is sitting on national TV with his hairline going on the back of his neck, and nobody say nothing. Nobody want to counsel him for that. Looking like Count Dracula. Man,
and the one and the two.
Man, I digress, man. I leave it alone, man.
No, man. Yeah, man. We got to do something about that, man. Man, for the people in the that's watching, man, we appreciate y'all watching, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man.
For sure.
Man, make sure y'all put in the chat, man, who y'all think should be the next analyst, the Mavs analyst to go along with Mark Followill. Put that in the chat, man.
We need a new one, and
we
need a new one
man.
bad.
So we can get this over. We're gonna have Dana email us over to Nico, man, so Nico can make some changes, man.
For sure.
Because he ain't giving us what we need, man.
Man, starting off, man, we're gonna go into a new segment, man. This segment is called "Who Was the MVP Tonight," man. And John, who was your MVP tonight? Who stood out tonight for you? Who was the most valuable player for you?
Proper light skin, Klay Thompson.
Oh, Chico the Barge himself.
Oh, Chico with the headband. Came out the gate on that rear end.
Captain Klay was hooping tonight.
Captain Klay was hooping tonight. 7 threes in the first quarter, which essentially won the game.
Pretty much. It was over.
It was over at that point. I mean, he came out and deflated them. So if they had any type of hope coming into the game,
I mean, they gave up dang near 50 in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, 41 in the first quarter. And I think we had 70 something at the half, 81 at the half, or something like that.
That's crazy.
So, when you come out and you got Klay hitting fadeaway threes out of bounds and playmaking, and shout out to him, man. Shout out to Proper Light Skin.
And Kyrie wasn't even getting off this game.
He's like, why? I'm just gonna set up. Well, I'm gonna take this night off.
Kyrie was just getting cardio. He was just running up and down the court.
Him and dealing with it. Like, we can get us some cardio in, make easy plays, and go sit the fourth quarter down. Get ready for game on Wednesday. Since
John went with Klay, I'm gonna go a different way. My MVP tonight was Gafford.
Shout out to Gafford.
I thought he was the second most impactful player behind Klay. His rim protection tonight, his rebounding, his finishing inside really deterred the Wizards, man, and made the Wizards one-sided, man.
Yeah.
They was strictly just a jump shooting team tonight because Gafford was really controlling the paint. What's up? What happened? Captain Klay Thompson. Hey, he was Captain Klay Thompson. I don't mean Crunchberries. He was hooping. He was hooping, man. Gafford was doing his thing. But the four most impactful players tonight, man, was Klay, Gafford, PJ, Omax. Those four guys won the game tonight.
Facts.
They won the game tonight, man.
That's for sure, right on. So, man, we holding on to this 8th spot, man. So we're not dropping too far.
Man, we holding on for dear life.
We holding on, man. So we only a game in front of 7th, and so.
And man, somebody see Najee Marshall, man. Somebody tell him to call me, man.
Man, somebody send that man some sea moss, man.
Man, he need to get on some supplements ASAP.
He need
this all boy here.
He need all his minerals because
I'm getting worried about this boy. This boy here.
Vitamin C. Somebody send us some of them energy C packs or something, man.
My land,
man.
Yeah, he probably gonna have to go see a pediatrician or something, boy. This boy here, boy. This boy is sexy.
Go get a shiny ring.
Man, he needs something. Boy, I ain't never seen nobody this sick before in my life, boy. This boy been sick. This boy been sick 3-4 times already. And we haven't even made it to All-Star break.
And it's none C19 related.
Facts.
Like, man.
I don't know what he is. If I was him, I'd be worried.
He needs to sleep in the bubble. You need to
man.
have all kind of air purifiers around this house, man.
I don't know who you hanging around. I know what it is, man. Get that fan off your head, Najee.
He look like he do look
You
like
look like
with
you
a
sleep
fan,
with a fan right on your head,
like about this far away.
and you like you sleep with the air on 55. Turn it off.
With a do-rag and shirtless. That's where you sleep. That's how you sleep.
No socks on. Your feet is out. You don't put cover on your feet.
He ain't got no comforter. He got a cover.
You wake up. I know you like the one of the ones that do this. All that. You one of them ones that be doing all that stuff there. Them pig noises. That's you. Cut it out, man. Turn that fan off, man.
Turn that fan off, man. Bounce it off the wall or something, man.
It's an illusion, man. You ain't hot. It's an illusion.
Yeah, he look like he sleep that way.
Man, you keep ending up sick. I know what it is, man.
Leave that McDonald's alone. He look like he eat McDonald's too.
McDonald's and everything else, man.
They got chefs there, man.
Forget that, man. You got the money. Get your own chef, man. You just signed a $30 million contract.
He's still eating ramen noodles and all that.
Yeah, like he's still eating noodles. Still eating Cheeto Puff. He look like he lick his finger out the sauce off the Cheeto Puff.
Now you like eat them Takis.
All kind of stuff, man. Get off them things, man.
Yeah, get off all that stuff, man.
Stay off that Bluebell.
We know it's good.
Man, shoot.
Man, yeah, they need to do an overhaul, man.
Eat you some vegetables, man. You don't eat no vegetables.
I eat corn. Corn ain't got nothing in it.
He probably backed up too. He looked like he constipated. Man, somebody, man, you see him on social media, man. Somebody tell him to holler at me, man, and let that be known, man. Let me holler at him.
Let be known, man.
Man, he didn't get some oregano capsules, man. It'll knock it out in about a couple of days, man. This mess gotta stop, man. We already decimated with injuries, man. You sitting over here with a head cold. Can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Both nostrils stopped up.
You want to have your air on 60.
Man, it's too cold, man. You probably sleep with your mouth open.
Probably.
Taking in all that air.
Get your CPAP machine, man.
Jeez. It's ridiculous, man. We don't need you out for no sickness, man. Other people got injuries, man. You sitting here sick, man. Yeah. We need you to hoop. We picking up guys from the G League left and right.
They ain't never played.
This man ain't never played in an NBA game. We had to go pick him up.
And play him.
Oh, we need a 7-footer. Let's go find one. We'll go to the G League. Man.
Somebody get him some Flintstone vitamins or something, man.
He need more than that from the sound of it.
Man.
That boy need more than that, boy. Need to wrap him up in a bubble coat.
Mm-hmm. And he needs to start wearing masks.
Man, you need to wear a mask, man. I don't know what's going on, Najee. But man, we need you to fix it.
Facts.
And we need you to fix it fast. You know, you got too much money to be walking around here that sick. And what is the Mavs training staff doing, man? They is trash. What is the training staff doing? You get paid all this money.
Have you noticed that most of our big injuries, all of them are lower extremities?
Facts. Calf, growing, ankles,
broken foot,
fractured foot.
It's all lower extremities.
What is the strength and conditioning coach doing? How are you working these guys out?
Nothing. I mean, ain't doing nothing, man. Over there collecting a free paycheck, man. Jeez. Go get Casey Smith back, man.
Man, that man gone, man. They don't give that man a position that don't even exist.
Get him, man. Do what it takes, man. Give him some equity in the company. Give him some equity in the team or something, man.
Man, I don't know if the new owner finna do that. That's Cuban now. That's where Cuban will excel. Now Cuban will excel. The new owner.
Man, we gotta do something, man.
I don't think they down for that.
Cause this ain't working, man.
But this new training staff, boy, they is hot garbage, boy. Everybody hurt on our team.
This is horrible.
It's so bad. They said the whole coaching staff was sick. That's how bad it was.
Boy,
They had the head coach sick. Everybody sick.
boy, forget players. We touching coaches and everybody.
We was gonna have to rent a team to play. This is ridiculous.
We dressed 12 and we played all 12.
We ain't got no choice. We ain't got that luxury. When you're talking about a team running on bare minimum, we is running on the bare minimum. We playing guys that should never ever play.
Unless it's garbage time.
Right now, we count on them guys to produce.
Okay, ain't no way Kessler should be in this rotation like that.
We played Boston. They were just like, Coach, I don't know what you want me to
do. They just keep hitting shots.
I mean, we're essentially we're asking them to do something that they're just unequipped to do. Right. And they just haven't been in this situation, and they probably will never ever be in this situation. They're only here because of injury. So you're missing Luka, who's basically a 30-point triple-double. That's a big loss, right? And then you're missing Lively, who's your starting center, who's top 5 in offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Who's a good playmaker, who's a good shot blocker, who's a good isolation defender. You're missing that. Those are 2 starters. I'm glad Kleber's gone. I'm glad that's gone. I'd rather have Omax. Omax ain't scared to shoot. He ain't scared to drive. I'd rather have Omax than Kleber. Just plain and simple. We're missing Najee Marshall. He's a Swiss Army knife. He can do a little bit of everything. He's very big to our rotation. Like, we're missing like a lot of key guys, man.
But I think he'll be back on this road trip here. I think he may play Wednesday.
Man, he needs to, man. I don't know where he's staying there, man, in Dallas, man. If y'all know where Najee's staying there, man, man, tell him, man, we'll drop something off in front of the door or something, man.
I'll bring some.
Like, man, this has got to stop, man.
Some green tea and some honey and whatever else you need, man. Some vitamin C packs, something.
Like, man, I'll send you some oregano oils, man. The capsules, man, just take 2 of them a day. I promise you. In about 2 days, I'm gonna clear all that up. I woke up, man, my throat was scratchy. I said, oh, man, it's trying to get on me. That sickness I'm finna go into full-blown head cold. I got on the oregano oil, boy, that got me right. Man, we gotta do something else, man. And I'm praying for the Washington Wizards, man. Man, if you grew up in church, you know what I'm saying, man. They'll ship without a sale. Boy, they lost, boy. Ooh. Their anchor is not solid
at all. I ain't got no anchor. That thing's sinking.
Boy, they'll ship without a sale. Boy, they out there.
That thing is sinking.
And they don't know what's going on. They don't know what to do. Man.
Now I do feel sorry for that coach. That coach, he don't know if he coming or going. He like, man, I don't know what y'all want me to do with this.
It ain't nothing he can do, man. They essentially look like they might have gotten a bust out of Alex Scar. Is that how you say his name?
Alex Scar.
Is it Sar or Scar?
Sar.
S-A-R. He should go with Scar. It'll be a little bit tough.
Maybe, make him a little tougher.
That's a better branding. But they're like they hit a bust on the Alex Sar pick, which was a weak draft anyway. The draft.
I was just about to say it's a weak draft, man. I mean,
so you really didn't know who to take or what to take.
It really wasn't gonna matter.
But like they missed on that, man. He's 7'2". He don't like to bang. He want to sit out there and shoot. Look like, but the jump shot ain't like that. He's not a real big time rim protector either. Like he ain't really chasing nothing down. Like to be 7'2",
he don't want
whatever he is.
You don't want that smoke.
He don't want to be touched.
You see when Gabble was in there, Gabble was bullying him.
He stayed out the paint when Gabble was in there. He's almost down the perimeter.
That's a grown man down there. don't want no
I
parts
don't
of
want
that.
none of that. Like, but now he wasn't. He not physical at all. I ain't see too much skill set from him. I see him like he like to shoot, but it really wasn't there. I didn't see him really go out to dribble. So I don't know, man.
In another year, he'll be back overseas.
I would have traded that pick if I seen this draft like this. I would have traded
Nah,
that pick.
this past draft, man, it was
horrible, man. It was
it was a
putrid.
bad draft, man. It's on. I can't remember a draft that bad in quite some time. Usually, you can find a few gems out of it, but this one here is like outside of what Luke, what's his name, Dalton Connect. He seemed like he'll be pretty solid. He have a solid career in the league. He's not gonna be no star or nothing, but I think he'll be a solid player in the league. But
Yeah, I don't think no stars was in this
I don't
draft.
think
I
it's
think
no
it was just.
stars.
I think it was just purely just role players.
Because even our pick, man, we sent him back overseas.
Yeah, he wasn't ready. The Mavericks like,
going back overseas. So it was just one of those drafts, man. Let me get your thought on your buddy Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Butler, man, has been suspended indefinitely for the third time. They told him that he'd be coming off the bench doing shoot around, and so once they told him that, he left the shoot around, and they suspended his rear end indefinitely.
Jimmy is moving stupid, man. He's moving stupid. Once you get this, you're getting the jacket that you're getting on you, man. Like no team is gonna want to trade for you, bro. Because you look like pure trouble. You look like if I don't get my way, this is what I do.
And this is not the first stop where you
and
had
so
this happen.
Teams are looking like, why would I give up all these assets for a guy who come here and if he don't like it, this is how he's gonna act. And shout out to Bradley Beal. They benched Bradley Beal, made him come off the bench. He didn't fuss and fight. He just did it. He just did. He kept it professional. Like, hey, I'm gonna do my job. Jimmy Butler didn't, and you're looking to get traded. Man, all you have to do, man, just show up and just play, man.
That's it.
Just play, and I'm pretty sure somebody would have came and got you. Now it's looking like nobody's gonna come and got you, and Eric Spoelstra and them handled it. They outsmarted you.
They did.
Now they penalizing you for everything they used to let you get away with. Like he used to take his own flight to different cities. They're fining him for that.
Oh, you missed your flight? We're gonna dock you.
So they're fining him for it. And for those who don't know, man, the worst thing that you can ever get hit with in the league is detrimental to the team.
It's unlimited.
There's no timetable.
There's no cap on it.
It's to the team's discretion. And they're basically saying that you're mentally unstable to perform your duties. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to go through counseling and all this kind of stuff. And then it's still up to the team's discretion. And so Jimmy Butler is not playing this smart whatsoever, man. Like whatsoever, you're not playing it smart. You already asked for a trade, man. Just do your job, man, till the trade come. That's all you have to do. Just do your job till the trade come, man. But all this stuff that you're doing, man, for is missing the team playing, being late to meetings, being late to shoot around, leaving shoot around, like all this stuff, not playing hard in the game, not running up and down the court, you shooting one-legged threes and all kind of crazy stuff.
Let alone what you're saying in the media.
In the media, you don't already ask for a trade. Now you're in the media talking about, I don't want to be here. Stuff like that. So, and then I remind you losing money, bro. Like you're losing money. Like you're losing money. So
and he's 35 years old on top of all of that.
You're towards the end of your career. You're almost 40. Like your career is almost over, man. And you're not playing this smart at all. I understand that you want to go to a contending team. I understand because you're at the end of your career. You want a shot at a title. Understandably so. Right? I don't fault you for that. But if you think that this is the way that you're going to get there, you're sadly mistaken. If you think that you're going to go and cut up and act in the kind of way, Pat Riley, man, has a lot of pull, bro.
Facts.
He has a lot of pull with the NBA. He has a lot of pull with a lot of owners. And Pat Riley, I guarantee you, if he put the word out that, hey, he's no good or he's detrimental, a lot of teams going to stay away from you. So,
yeah, man. I mean, started in Minnesota, then it went to Philly, a little riff there. So then they didn't really want to fool with you. They let you walk. And then now you're in Miami, and it's still the same story. You know, if you don't get your way, mind you still got 2 years left on your deal.
They don't have. They can just sit there and detrimental to the team. They can sit you for a whole year.
Mm-hmm. And so you slated to make 52 mil next year if you opt in. At 35, come on, bro. And you haven't played a full season in how long? Or even close to?
It's been about 2-3 years.
2 or 3 years now. Yeah, man. Somebody on his team need to kind of get through to him, man. I mean,
sick of it. Like even Bam, like him and Bam was pretty close.
No, I'm talking about his own
Bam
like. I'm talking about like his own like personal team management or agent. Somebody needs to.
Well, his agent, the agent he got, for those that don't know, he's not that type of agent. So he's gonna keep up the riffraff. He's not the agent gonna be like, hey man, shut your mouth, man. Like you're hurting the deal, or you're hurting our money, or you're hurting the chances. Like I'm trying to get you traded.
Yeah.
No, for sure. He's cooked.
Yeah.
For sure. The way he's handling this, man, like, dude.
This is
all you have to do, bro, is just play, man. And I guarantee you was gonna be moved by trade deadline.
Facts.
They was gonna move you.
And get you an extension. Now you finna work off of 1-year deals. And it ain't even to be nowhere near what you making.
And nowhere near what you making. And knowing Pat Riley, he's just petty enough to sit you for the rest of the season, bro.
Facts.
And all that money down the drain, you don't get that money back.
You losing money, bro. Cause they clocking you every game.
You making $46 million this season.
Was.
Bro, you miss all these games, bro. You're gonna give up roughly $20 to $25 million.
You're gonna mess around instead of getting a check and get an invoice.
I'm gonna get an invoice from all them bills he got. Like, man,
come on, bro. You got to the young players, man. This is the absolute wrong way to handle a trade request. The absolute most wrong way. Yes, it's okay, to request one if if that's your choice, man. But this is the most absolute wrong way to do it. You lowering your own value. So if your value is lowered, you're gonna be sitting there.
Man.
And then they suspended him. Then he gonna post a picture of Tommy Alfred Martin, like he ain't got no job.
Hey man, you ask, you shall receive. Keep on, man. Keep on. Keep playing stupid games.
Like if you don't, I guarantee they're gonna win before you do.
You're going up against a multi-billion-dollar company.
Facts. You towards the end of your career.
Like, bro, they sign your check. Let's see who win that.
Mm-hmm. And then you can't fight it because you going right on social media and going to these interviews.
No, they got a long list of evidence. Like, look how he been acting.
Because before they suspended. He's been doing this.
Yeah.
Before they even suspended him. They was putting up with it before. And they just got to the point like, okay, look, enough's enough. And then they doing it. He's still doing it.
Man, that's what happened, man. When you don't have the right people around you, man, people who can tell you the truth, man. He probably got a lot of yes men around him, man. That's sugarcoating, the things that he's doing, man. No one's around him telling him, like, man, that's not smart, man. You're not moving wise, man. But, shout out to anybody who go out and get him, man. As long as he don't come to my Mavs, man, we don't need that.
Nah, man. At one point we was talking about him, but now
I gotta say the nay no to that.
Gotta say nay no, man, because that's now you talking about a counselor. That's a counselor.
For sure.
That is a counselor.
Man.
Well, we don't see your boy Stephen A talking about that.
Oh no, Stephen A talking about Jimmy Butler. He my boy and everything, so he need to handle it right.
That's
no.
That's another person get off his knees.
No. Do the same thing that you did to Kyrie Irving.
Oh, you ain't finna do that.
Do it to Jimmy Butler. The same thing, same stuff that you were saying to Kyrie.
No, you ain't finna
do it to Jimmy.
Nah, you ain't finna do that, bro. You know that.
This mess is crazy, man.
He pick and choose what he do, man.
Man, we appreciate everybody for rocking with us, man. For tuning in, man. For watching, man. Continue to watch us, man. Anything to like or subscribe, man. Follow us on all social media platforms, man, and let that be known, man. We love y'all, man. We rock with y'all, man. Continue to rock with us, man. Peace out, man.
Peace.